Hello, everyone. Playing with Power here. I'm Cameron.
And I'm Jerry. This isn't the second take. So, as you guys have noticed, this week we've been doing a $20 challenge.
Yeah.
There was only 6 of them this time around compared to like the 14 or whatever we had last time.
Yeah.
But we're going to do our little ranked video. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Applaud.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're basically going through them. Going to talk about the game a little bit, like what we liked, what we didn't like.
Yeah.
Number 6, 6th place goes to Mythmakers: Orbs of Doom. What did you like about the game?
Nothing. I think the thing is, I like the idea because it's basically just Super Monkey Ball. The thing that completely destroys it, the controls are way too fucking sensitive.
Yes.
And the camera is nauseating.
Oh, the music too is just grating.
Not only that, there's only one song for each of the levels we played.
It's one song for the whole game.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
It's nauseating. This game is one of the worst games I've ever played.
Yeah.
There's maybe 1 or 2 games higher than it,
Yeah.
but this game is the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing redemptive about that game.
Nope. Not even the graphics, nothing. No.
Nothing.
It was all trash.
Like,
it sucks too because I was actually hoping it'd be like at least somewhat good. So I'm gonna be honest. The cover, when you look at it, it looks really interesting.
it looks like it should be some kind of like adventure game.
Right.
But it's awful. Somehow there's multiplayer in this too.
I would never.
I would be
I would
nauseated
throw
to
up.
see that. Well, anyway, that's number 6. Not much to say about it. Number 5, Gummy Bears Magical Medallion. The game had potential.
Right. I think it could have been fun, but the problem is that it's such a slow game.
Yeah, it's a little too slow.
Right.
Like, even for kids, like, that's still a little too slow.
That's more for like your 3-year-old kid or something.
Not even. 3-year-old kids are disrespected by that.
It's way too slow. Like I saw it could be fun if they sped up the game speed.
Like, if you were playing this on an emulator and you had a speed up button, like, taped down, it might go, a reasonable game speed.
Right. And you might have some fun with it.
Yeah.
But it's like the thing is it's not like awful. Like, it has a certain charm to it that's really
Yeah.
nice. It's just
The graphics are awful.
right. But I'm talking about like the drawings and stuff.
Yeah.
They're as stupid as they were. They had a certain retarded charm to them.
They did. Like, the graphics were bad, the drawings were bad, but at the same time, they looked charming.
Right.
That's really all about that game, too. We don't have much there. Number 4 and up is where this starts to get a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Not so much with Fling Smash, number 4.
Fling Smash, I think that's another game that I think the entire game relies on its charm, but
Yeah.
the gameplay itself is so simplistic.
But at the same time, it's not bad gameplay.
You can know what? Just because something's simplistic doesn't necessarily make it
It
bad.
reminds me, like, this could have easily been branded as a Kirby game, I think.
Yeah.
This could have been branded as a Kirby game, and the same charm would have been there. Like, I think it's got the charm of a Kirby game.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little creepier than a Kirby game.
Yeah.
But it's got the same kind of charm, I think. I think it could. This would have worked really well if they had branded it as Kirby.
I don't think a rebranding would have made it any better or any worse.
Oh no, I don't think so either. But I mean, like, I think the game itself would have done better if
like
it was.
sold better.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, but it's all right.
Like, the game's not bad at all.
Right.
Like, it was fun.
But like I said, the reason
It's more of a mindless fun.
right. So, I would agree. It's too simplistic. There's nothing heavy in it. You're just kind of like wave the Wiimote around flippantly. It's pretty nice.
I don't know. That smile is really heavy. It hurt me deep.
Yeah.
And next up is the only non-Wii game on this list. Number 3 goes to Pocket Bike Racer.
Yeah.
The Burger King game.
It's kind of, there. I think the whole reason why we enjoyed it so much is because we didn't realize because it's a Burger King game.
Yeah.
We didn't expect it to be as good as it is. And the thing is, like, it's got really stiff controls, but once you get the hang of it,
Once you learn the controls, it's better.
yeah, I think it's and it's like a different take on the battle race thing because it's
Kind
like
of.
it's not like you get a box and randomly you get something.
Yeah.
It's like you got
You to build up to it.
You got to boost.
Yeah.
Or you're going to use that item. And I think that's a really nice way to do it as opposed to, just ripping off another company.
Yeah.
And
And
I
it's
think-
got what's-her-face in it.
The only thing I would say is I wish you could choose the power-up. I don't think we ever tried. Like, I don't think either of us tried the D-pad or anything else. We just found the basic controls. Because it'd be really cool if you could, like, it only goes up.
Yeah.
If you could choose below.
Oh, once you get past
Right.
it, I get what you're saying.
So you'd be able to choose and strategically.
Well, I think that's part of the difficulty of the game, though. Like
Right.
you have to boost to get to the item you want, essentially.
Right. And I think it's cool.
It's neat.
It's
It-
a very
It's,
for
it's not
Burger
the
King,
worst racing game that I've played.
For being a fucking Burger King game is pretty much where I'm coming from. It's not that bad.
Yeah, like it was actually pretty decent. This in the next two were probably the closest out of all of these.
Yeah.
Fling Smash was up there, but not as close.
I think the major handicapping thing for me with Fling Smash is just too simplistic. You'd probably get bored of it after a while.
Yeah, well, you'd probably get bored of Pocket Bike Racer after a while too.
Yeah.
But that said, I think you get more out of it than you could Fling Smash
Right.
before getting bored. Bless you. And now, because there's only 2 games left, we have to announce the winner.
Mm-hmm.
Drum roll, please. Hopefully that shows up as a drum roll. The winner is...
Titanic. The Hidden Mysteries Titanic.
Yes. It was really close between these two.
Yeah.
Mercury Meltdown Revolution we'll talk about first.
Yeah.
Because that's second place.
The thing with Mercury Meltdown Revolution, it's fun. It's a lot of fun, but the thing is like after that initial charm wears off,
Yeah, well...
it's not that it makes the game any worse, but it's just not as good as like you first perceive it.
Well, see, that's where I have to disagree. I think the charm's all there. Nothing changed with the second time you play it. Nothing wore off. It's just there's not enough to talk about.
That as well.
And honestly, the winner of this does get at least the mini-series or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough to talk about for it to be considered the winner.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing as well, because, I mean, really, oh no, you lost some goop every once in a while, and that's the series.
Like,
The Titanic has...
all of the top 4, I will say, they have potential for us to make like a series, a mini-series, just something on them in the future.
Right.
Like, these 4 games are not going to just disappear.
Right.
Like Pets Monkeys did. And games like those. Those are never going to be played again. But some of the, like, only Stranglehold in that last batch stuck out as a game that we could play
And that
more.
Dragon Blade.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that game.
But we said that might get a mini-series, but we never actually... I still have it, too.
Yeah, we forgot about that game. But these ones, though, like, I really do think Mercury Meltdown and Titanic.
The thing I think Titanic really does is because there's a lot of artwork, so there's a lot of things to critique.
There's a lot of artwork. There's voice acting that you can be quiet and let the game speak for itself for a little bit.
Yeah, and then make fun of it.
You can stab little boys, hopefully, in the future.
Right, and it's actually about an interesting topic, the Titanic.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm really looking forward to play more of it soon.
I can't wait to start looking up a bunch of stuff on the Titanic for historical accuracy's sake.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like the Mercury Meltdown we've already talked about. Let's talk a little bit more about Titanic. Any critiques you have on it?
We've only really, even though we played 20 minutes of it, there wasn't really much we got to do because there was a lot of cutscene. In my opinion, it seems like so far, like you'd think that you would just use the knife to open the crate, and that's a little nonsensical.
To be completely fair,
Yeah.
almost every point and click game has you go roundabout way to do something, even if you have a way that should be a better solution.
Right. I play Shadowgate and shit like that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not unaware of that, but for like, it's never like that jaw-droppingly out of the way, like cranking
Well,
it.
I mean,
You
whoopsies.
could say that technically she was trying to make it look like it was an accident. Maybe they tried to load it up
Yeah.
and it dropped.
Or you could say that, the crate was sealed. A simple utility knife may cut the rope that you use to lift it up,
yeah,
but it's not going to actually open the crate,
sure.
which I don't think we thought of during the video.
No, we didn't think of either of these things actually.
No, we didn't. So it kind of does make sense why it was a little drawn about.
Right, but yeah,
I'm looking forward to it, though.
I am.
Like,
It looks fun.
The Titanic is one of the things that I'm more intrigued about because, there was no photos or videos back then, really.
I think there's pictures.
There's some pictures, but like you can't really actually see the inside of the Titanic, Like you can't see what it actually looked like back then.
Right.
Like that's why I think the video is such a cool thing nowadays.
Yeah.
Because you can actually record like a concert.
Yeah.
You can see these people live. God forbid anything ever happens to them, their memory that concert will always live on.
Right.
Like that. There's nothing from the Titanic that technically lives on. Like there's no video of people on board the ship living their daily life on the ship.
Right.
And that's so intriguing to me. Like I love stuff like that. As
Right.
weird as that sounds.
I understand where you're coming from. I'm the same way.
So I'm kind of intrigued to play this and be able to kind of like move around the ship a bit.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
From the little bit I remember from the James Cameron film, which was a little bit because I was young as fuck when that came out, and yeah, but I wonder if it's gonna look anything.
I remember a lot about that movie.
I don't remember.
That's actually a really good movie. The first half of it is kind of a little dull at times.
Yeah.
But the second half of the movie, when the ship starts sinking, it really picks up well.
Yeah.
And of course, the beginning half of the movie is really interesting too because you get to see the Titanic.
Right.
Not really, but you get to explore around the ship, sort of, so to speak, with Jack and Rose.
Yeah.
And that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It might not be completely accurate. I don't know,
Mhm.
but it was cool.
Right.
It's a good movie. I'd recommend it. I mean, it's not like it wasn't the highest grossing film for the longest time ever just because it was bad.
Maybe it was, and it's just an inside joke that everyone thinks it's good.
You're not supposed to tell people that.
Oh, whoops.
Bye.
Wait, CIA, no.
Well, yeah.
Is that someone knocking at my door? Oh!